You want to learn how to win a Heroclix game without even rolling one single die? Well, we got that and more coming right up. Mr. Clixflix is brought to you by Lucky Dice Cafe out of Huntsville, Alabama, home of the ROC. No matter if you're in the United States or around the world, Lucky Dice Cafe has the winning roll for our gaming needs. You can visit them at luckydicecafe.com or on their Facebook page using the link found in the description of this video. Mr. Clixflix is brought to you by trollandtoad.com, one of the largest online gaming retailers. Please visit trollandtoad.com and use the promo code Mr. Clixflix for 5% off your Heroclix purchase today. Alright guys, so today we're taking a look at the Lamp style of Heroclix team. So what this stands for, this is an old build but a good build. Lamp stands for Lockjaw, Armor Piercing, Mastermind, and Poison. So Lockjaw historically and even now is a figure that always had a lot of clicks for cheap. So the first time I think people wanted to run a rookie that had like 7 or 8 clicks worth of life, something ridiculous, for like 20 or 25 points. And then there was this feat card, which is sort of like special powers before there were special powers, that made it so that all damage was penetrating damage. Then you would have M, which is Mastermind, so you'd have a figure that had Mastermind. And the last part of the acronym is P for Poison, so your figure that had Poison would also have Mastermind, and that figure would also have Armor Piercing, which would make your Poison penetrating Poison. And then what they would do is they just Mastermind the damage off to that Lockjaw, making it so that your Poison figure didn't take damage. Back then, I think there was a Joker that was pretty popular to do this with, but today, for our example, we have basically a Gotham City Underworld theme team, and for our opposing figure, we have a King Britain. And this is a really effective team. A lot of people like running this. I know I personally do, because it makes it so that, you know, it takes your dice rolls out of the game. Like, it doesn't matter if your dice rolls are good, it doesn't matter if they're bad. This team just takes that all out of it. Now, this is a fairly inexpensive version of it. You figure what we're looking at right now is 60 points worth of figures out of 300. So you could, you know, run 3.5 of these, and you could deal 3 penetrating damage each turn. So just something to think about. Like, this isn't a maximized version. This is just a small version to give an example. But could you imagine, you know, having 3 of these with some extra suited henchmen to mastermind the damage off too? So how this works is you have somebody like Kite Man that carries characters. They can carry them pretty far. In Kite Man's case, he can carry them 10 squares, 8 squares when you reduce for carrying. And then you have a figure to mastermind too. Sometimes it's the figure that carries, like old school Lockjaw. In this case, we have a suited henchman because he's only 5 points. So if they slam us, you know, like this King Britain has a chance to slam us for 6 damage. We just have the suited henchman to mastermind that damage too. So what we do is, in this particular scenario, we would just have Kite Man carry both Joker and suited henchmen up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'd set Kite Man down behind. We'd set Joker adjacent, and we would set the suited henchman directly behind him. And that Joker is the Joker's Wild common version, where he has an option to deal penetrating damage or regular damage for his poison. So since King Britain has impervious on his dial, and if he's the furthest out from the sideline, if he's furthest out from his starting area of any friendly character, then he's got a 19 defense. So it's really tough to overcome. But in this case, it would just be his turn. We'll pretend that he clears. Now it's my turn. Takes 1 penetrating damage from Joker. Okay. Then it's his turn. He rolls. We'll just say he hits Joker. Joker masterminds that damage off. Takes out a suited henchman. No big deal. Then my turn again. Penetrating damage King Britain. Okay. Then this is 3 turns later, so we're going to be able to bring up another suited henchman via another Kite Man. And then King Britain's able to swing again. KO another henchman. My turn again. Joker gives a penetrating damage. King Britain has to heal. We're going to sidestep in another suited henchman. Joker deals penetrating damage. King Britain swings. KOs a suited henchman. Joker deals penetrating damage. And then he's only got 2 clicks left. So let's say he swings and he hits. KOs him, penetrating damage, and then penetrating damage again because he had to clear. And that's it. And it only costed me, let me see here, 30 points to KO a 120 point figure. So that's basically how this team works. It's not very fancy. As you saw, I didn't have to roll any dice or anything like that. I gave King Britain the benefit of the doubt in hitting all of his dice rolls, and I just masterminded that off. So some shortcomings of this team are if they have Invincible, you can't penetrating damage that. And if they have Pulse Wave, you know, they can get around your mastermind. They can outwit your mastermind. So just be mindful of that whenever you're using this style of team. But this is highly effective, and I really like it as a team build. You guys let me know in the comments below how you feel about the Lamp style Heroclix team, what your preferred Lamp team looks like. Really like reading those comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and give it a share. It really helps keep me motivated to make these videos. That's all I have for you today. As always, please remember there's only critical miss if you don't have probability control.